Regrettably, my siblings have now gone public and accused me of abusing my office. There are very few specifics in their charges, but because their father is Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, their accusations gain some credibility, and I have to take their charges seriously. Which is why I'm addressing them here in Parliament. What are the allegations? First, alleged abuse of power. My siblings have given scant details of the charge, but my brother has cited as a prime example the setting up of the Ministerial Committee. I have already explained that I have recused myself. DPM Teo is in charge of this matter. I had nothing to do with the decision to set up the Ministerial Committee. I do not give any instructions to the Ministerial Committee or its members. My only dealing with the committee has been to respond to their requests in writing by formal correspondence, no different from my siblings' dealings with the committee. And this is the right and proper way to handle a conflict of interest. My siblings argue that even though I have recused myself, the ministers are my subordinates, and therefore the Ministerial Committee cannot be independent from me. In fact, they say this of Parliament itself. And this cannot be right, because if the ministers are subordinate and can't be independent, the Ministerial Committee cannot be independent, then the Cabinet minus me cannot be independent, the government minus me cannot be independent. What is the process for dealing with a matter concerning the Prime Minister's personal matters? But the process which we have embarked on, me recusing myself and the Cabinet minus me dealing with the matter, is the standard way, the standard practice for a person facing a potential conflict of interest. He takes himself out from handling the matter. He doesn't participate in making any decisions about it. He lets somebody else deal with it. It could be his deputy, it could be some other senior colleague, it could be the rest of the Cabinet, as in this case. And this is exactly what I have done in the case of 38 Oxley Road. I myself do not deal with the matter at all. I take no part in the discussions or decisions concerning the House. DPM Teo is in full charge. Ministers and officials report to and take directions from DPM Teo on all 38 Oxley Road matters. Suppose instead that I had decided as PM to knock down the House and had pushed that decision through without allowing the government to consider the alternatives, weigh the considerations and go through due process, just because it was what my father wanted. That would have been a real abuse of power. That would have gone against the whole system of rules and values that Mr. Lee Kuan Yew spent his whole life upholding and building up.